quickly before we get into the video, if you guys are short on cash for any of the new GTA Online content, then check out G2A's website in the description. They have super cheap and discounted shark cards. Sometimes I find mine for like 50% off, so it's a really good deal. But yeah, if you guys need some money, then definitely check out G2A's website, link below. So I don't know about you guys, but I find the Jetpack, the mammoth thruster in GTA Online, very disappointing. I mean, it kind of looks cool. It's got some nice customization. And it was nice, right? I don't want to get anything wrong. It was nice that Rockstar actually put a jetpack into the game after so many years of people wanting it. It just sucks that it's not really that good. And in this video, I want to talk about the one thing that I think the jetpack should have been. Or at least one thing that I hope we get in the future. Maybe a jetpack upgrade or something like that. Something along those lines. And this isn't anything too complicated. I mean, I think half the stuff's already in the game for them to do it. So I really do think it could be implemented very easily. And obviously what I'm talking about is a wingsuit. Now there could be a couple different versions of this wingsuit. What you're going to be seeing in the gameplay is a mod. This is like a Just Cause 2 mod, I believe. And it basically adds a wingsuit to the game. And the way it works, when you're obviously in the air, that's the only way, or that's the only place a wingsuit does work. If you hit E, you can pull out your wingsuit. And you can sort of alternate between wingsuit and then parachute. Like I think if you hit space, it opens up the parachute, and then you can go back into the wingsuit and all that stuff. And obviously, since it's a Just Cause 2 mod, there's like a grappling hook and all that. But just the wingsuit is what I want to focus on. Now, what you're going to notice in the gameplay is that it's somewhat fun. It's kind of cool, right? Like having a wingsuit to glide around is awesome. But it runs out because it's not motorized. There's no jet engine on it. It's a wingsuit, so you're just sort of gliding. And that would be awesome. And the reason I think that's easy to do is because there's the Skyfall cheat in single player, which is basically a wingsuit mod without the wingsuit, because it allows you to fly around before eventually you hit the ground. So I think the framework is already in the game for what I'm proposing. But how this could be in single or in online, they can make up some mission, blah, blah, blah. It could cost a ton of money. And the wingsuit could either be a separate thing or it could be an upgrade to the jetpack. But then there could be another upgrade on top of it, which makes it have an engine. And just like in these couple of pictures here, I mean, some of these are from games, some of these are from real life. So this is something like in real life. It's somewhat realistic. I think this is what should have been added instead. This would have been so much more fun. The negatives about the jetpack now is that it really is just a helicopter that you're standing outside of. Like it handles like a helicopter. It's very wonky, very clunky. Like I said, it's nice that we have a jetpack, but it really doesn't serve any purpose in the game. I don't actually know if I bought one because I don't feel like wasting the money because I know I'm never going to use it. And for the people out there who did buy one, how often do you use it? Like, has the novelty worn off? I feel like for a lot of people it has. And something like this would be completely different. It would be completely unique. There is nothing like this in the game. And this is what I originally thought a jetpack would be. I know in San Andreas, it's like the one we have in the game now. But I thought they would have some sort of modern take on that. Unfortunately, they didn't. But anyway, going back to the pictures. So it's basically a plane, right? And I know that you could argue, well, if the jetpack we have now in the game is like a helicopter, well, then this one will be just like a plane. And, you know, maybe, I guess. However, if you could turn the engine on and off, so you could turn the engine on and then glide, or maybe it was just like the boost thing, like that one plane, I forget the name of it, that came with the Smuggler's Run, that you have to boost in order to fly, since that framework is already in the game. Something along these lines would just be way better, I think, than the jetpack we have now. I just want something that I could jump off of Mount Chiliad and then glide pretty fast to the city. And think of all the cool stunts and things you can pull off, like, you know, you're going underneath bridges and going between crane things. There's some really cool stuff that could be done if they put some sort of wingsuit in the game. And a few of those pictures were from Just Cause 2. Now, in Just Cause 2, like in the gameplay, there isn't a motorized version. So it is just sort of gliding and letting gravity do the work. But if they were to add some sort of motorized version to the game, I think that would be a lot better. And like I said, how to implement it, come up with some mission, blah, blah, blah. But then maybe you could add that as research. I hate research, but fine, make it research. You know, they can make it a lot of money. And the best part, they don't need to put weapons on it. For God's sakes, give us a vehicle without weapons. I know that's like contradictory to what they want. They want a freaking war zone. But let this thing just be a wingsuit or a gliding vehicle or something along those lines. Maybe they were worried about having something like this with weapons, like with missiles, about being too overpowered. And that probably would be too overpowered. But don't put missiles on it. Still make it cost a lot of money. People are going to be happy. So anyway, that's just this quick video I wanted to talk about because, like I said, I was kind of upset with the jetpack and I wanted it to be something more. So let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like this idea? Or would you rather a wingsuit instead of what we got in the game? Or do you think the jetpack we got in the game is fine as is? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more awesome GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.